Merry meet everyone and welcome to My Pagan Life. It's about time to renovate My Pagan Life a little bit in terms of appearance, and not to mention presentation. So after pondering this for quite some time myself, and after getting some suggestions from you guys, I think it's about time for a competition. And this competition is all about channel intro and channel banner or channel art, and also perhaps a new profile picture. So hopefully this video will grant you all the information you need. First thing, just to get it out of the way, is that the time limit for this competition is 2 weeks. I'm the type of person who doesn't like to stress people out because I know people have their own lives and they have their own things to do, but unfortunately I don't think that this type of thing will get ever done if it doesn't have a deadline. So starting today, you have 2 weeks to complete this task or these tasks. Number 2 are the options you have or the things you can create for this competition. Alright, so I've mentioned channel art or banner. This is the big art or the big picture that you see when you come to someone's channel. I've had this one for as long as I've had My Pagan Life as far as I'm concerned. This particular one needs to be updated. There's also profile picture. You know the profile picture My Pagan Life has that is like this green background with the dark green drawn sort of pentacle in it? It's that one. This is the second profile picture for My Pagan Life and is more recent, but I definitely like to renew it if you guys have some other alternatives and come to me with some other things. And then there's a channel intro, basically a movie file. I would like an intro that I can play in the beginning of every single video I do, and that is relevant to the topic of this channel, the topics of this channel. If not animation, then definitely feel free to experiment with fonts and with footage that you can already find on my channel. The most important thing for all of these 3 things is that they reflect what my channel is about and is relevant for my content. And since this channel is very interactive, I really do want you guys to participate as much as possible. So this is your chance to express yourselves. The last thing I'd just like to gloss over are just my preferences or some thoughts I have. One thing I do want to mention though is that I really want your creative spirits to show, and I don't want to kill your creative spirits by having really very strong or big expectations for certain elements. Number 1 is general style. When I think My Pagan Life, I mostly think smooth and, drifting. You can just see that on my current channel art or channel banner, that there's like this flowing or this like line they're not sharp edges, there are not a lot of straight lines. It's mostly flowy and bendy and all that stuff. So that is one thing, but I think the second thing is the most important thing, and that is colors. My Pagan Life's general theme throughout the years, throughout its entirety of its existence, has been green. Not neon green, not dark seaweed green, but somewhere in between. And I just gotta say it right now, green has never been a favorite color of mine, but it's the color that I've always wanted My Pagan Life to be, and it's the one color that I really, really think suits My Pagan Life. And so I appreciate you guys experimenting with the color green. I do not prefer neon green or dark green that looks like black, but anywhere in between is perfectly fine. I'd like you guys to experiment with that. But I want to come back to the fact that I want you guys to be creative and I want you guys to experiment. There's a tip I have for you guys in order to make this competition a little bit easier for you guys. Let's say that one of your entries is a channel art or like a banner for the channel, and you have decided that you really want to experiment with, let's say, purple. That just popped up as a suggestion in my head because I really like purple. I think the only color I don't particularly like anymore is yellow or pink. If you want to stay away from colors I absolutely don't like, it's pink and yellow. But anyway, let's say you've just chosen any color, like you want to experiment with colors, or maybe even you want to experiment with like sharp edges or straight lines, or you want to experiment with fonts that My Pagan Life has never used before or has previously not used like at all, then please do that. Make channel art, okay, that has all these components in it if you like. Any components you want, make it exactly how you want it. Then save that entry and make a copy of it and make a green version of it, for example. Like, take that version and make it like a bit more typical My Pagan Lifestyle. Whatever you consider to be current My Pagan Life. And then send in both entries. I am serious about this. I want to be open-minded about this. I want to see as much creativity as I possibly can. And not only that, but you also have a bigger shot at winning the competition so that I use your banner, for example. Chances are, if most of the entries are equally good, I will choose one in the beginning, and then as time passes, I will switch over to a new banner, one of those other banners, and so on. What I'm saying, guys, is be creative, do what you want, experiment, but if you want the safe way out as well, then keep the other tips I have given you in mind. When you're done, please send your work to mypaganlifecontact@gmail.com so that I can receive your entries. Write a little bit about yourself, maybe how you've been working, how you've been thinking, and write a little bit about your ideas. Just write whatever you want, just send it to me. Feel free to ask questions about this contest in the comments below. If there's anything I forget to mention, or if there's anything I'd like to add to this video, I will add that in the description. Anyway, guys, I hope you were inspired by this video. I hope you'll have a wonderful day. I hope you choose to participate in this competition or this contest. And until next time, guys, blessed be.